Namo Buddhaya. It is an honor to join you all for this edition of SAMVAD in Thailand. Many distinguished institutions and individuals from India, Japan, and Thailand are working to make this event possible. I commend all of them for their efforts and extend my greetings to all participants. Friends, I take this opportunity to remember my friend Mr. Shinzo Abe. In 2015, the idea of SAMVAD emerged from my conversations with him. Since then, SAMVAD has traveled across various countries, fostering debate, dialogue, and deeper understanding. Friends, I'm delighted that this edition of SAMVAD is taking place in Thailand. Thailand has a rich culture, history, and heritage. It stands as a beautiful example of the shared philosophical and spiritual traditions of Asia. Friends, India and Thailand share deep cultural ties that span over 2,000 years. The Ramayana and Ramakien connect us. Our shared reverence for Bhagavan Buddha unites us. Last year, when we sent holy relics of Bhagavan Buddha to Thailand, millions of devotees paid their respects. Our nations also share a vibrant partnership across multiple sectors. India's Act East policy and Thailand's Act West policy complement each other, promoting mutual progress and prosperity. This conference marks another successful chapter in our friendship. Friends, the theme of SAMVAD speaks of the Asian century. When people use this term, they often refer to Asia's economic rise. However, this conference highlights that the Asian century is not just about economic value, but also about social values. The teachings of Bhagavan Buddha can guide the world in creating a peaceful and progressive era. His wisdom holds the power to lead us towards a human-centric future. Friends, one of the core themes of SAMVAD is conflict avoidance. Often, conflicts arise from the belief that only our path is correct, while all others are wrong. Bhagavan Buddha offers insight into this issue. इमेषु किर सज्जन्ति एके समब्राह्मणा विज्ञम्यहं न विवदन्ति जना एकांग दशिन्यो. This means that some people cling to their own views and argue, seeing only one side as true. But multiple perspectives can exist on the same issue. This is why the Rig Veda states, Ekam Sat Vipraha Bahudha Vadanti. When we acknowledge that truth may be seen through different lenses, we can avoid conflict. Friends, another cause of conflict is perceiving others as fundamentally different from ourselves. Differences lead to distance, and distance can turn into discord. To counter this, a verse from Dhammapada states, Sabbe tasanti dandasya, sabbe bhayanti machuno, attanam upam katva, na haneyana dhataye. This means that everyone fears pain and death. By recognizing others as similar to ourselves, we can ensure that no harm or violence occurs. If these words are followed, conflict can be avoided. Friends, many of the world's issues stem from taking extreme positions rather than a balanced approach. Extreme views lead to conflicts, environmental crises, and even stress-related health problems. The solutions to such challenges lies in the teachings of Bhagwan Buddha. He urged us to follow the middle path and avoid extremes. The principle of moderation remains relevant today and offers guidance in addressing global challenges. Friends, today, conflicts extend beyond people and nations. Humanity is increasingly in conflict with nature. This has led to an environmental crisis that threatens our planet. The answer to this challenge lies in the shared traditions of Asia, rooted in the principle of Dhamma. Hinduism, Buddhism, Shintoism, and other Asian traditions teach us to live in harmony with nature. We do not see ourselves as separate from nature, but as a part of it. We believe in the concept of trusteeship, and as advocated by Mahatma Gandhi. When using natural resources for progress today, we must also consider our responsibility to future generations. This approach ensures that resources are used for growth, not greed. Friends, I hail from Vadnagar, a small town in western India that was once a great seat of Buddhist learning. In the Indian Parliament, I represent Varanasi, which includes Sarnath. Sarnath is the sacred place where Bhagavan Buddha delivered his first discourse. It is a beautiful coincidence that places associated with the Bhagavan Buddha have shaped my journey. Friends, our reverence for Bhagavan Buddha is reflected in the policies of our government. We have developed tourism infrastructure to connect important Buddhist sites as part of the Buddhist circuit. The Buddha Purnima Express special train has been launched to facilitate travel within this circuit. The inauguration of the Kushinagar International Airport is a historic step that benefits international Buddhist pilgrims. Recently, we have announced various development initiatives for Bodh Gaya to enhance its infrastructure. I warmly invite pilgrims, scholars, and monks from around the world to visit India, the land of Bhagavan Buddha. Friends, Nalanda Mahavihara was one of the greatest universities in history. It was destroyed centuries ago by the forces of conflict. But we have shown our resilience by now reviving it as a center of learning. With the blessings of Bhagavan Buddha, I am confident that Nalanda University will regain its former glory. A significant step has also been taken to promote Pali, the language in which Bhagavan Buddha delivers his teachings. Pali has been declared a classical language by our government, ensuring the preservation of its literature. Additionally, we have launched the Gyan Bharatam mission to identify and catalog ancient manuscripts. This will encourage documentation and digitalization for the benefit of scholars of Buddhism. Friends, over the past decade, we have collaborated with many nations to promote the teachings of Bhagavan Buddha. Recently, the first Asian Buddhist Summit was held in India under the theme, "The Role of Buddha Dhamma in Strengthening Asia." Earlier, India hosted the first Global Buddhist Summit. I had the honor of laying the foundation stone for the India International Center for Buddhist Culture and Heritage at Lumbini, Nepal. India has also contributed to the construction of the Lumbini Museum. Further, the concise orders of Lord Buddha, Mongolian Kanjur of 108 volumes were reprinted in India and distributed to monasteries in Mongolia. Our efforts in conservation of monuments in many countries reinforce our commitment to Bhagavan Buddha's legacy. Friends, it is encouraging that this edition of SAMVAD is hosting a religious roundtable bringing together diverse religious leaders. I'm confident that valuable insights will emerge from this platform, shaping a more harmonious world. Once again, I extend my gratitude to the people and government of Thailand for hosting this conference. My best wishes to all participants who have gathered here to advance this noble mission. May the light of Dhamma continue to guide us towards an era of peace, progress and prosperity. Namaskaram.